My sister and I are thrill seekers who love a good scare, so we were excited when we stumbled upon a makeshift Halloween fair on a deserted country road. A hand-painted sign advertised a mirror maze run by an eccentric woman with wild gray hair. The whole setup looked ancient and barely held together, but that was part of the charm. We handed over a few wrinkled dollar bills to the woman, who cackled and pointed us toward a sagging tent. Inside, a labyrinth of dusty, warped mirrors awaited. The air was thick with the smell of popcorn and something else, something metallic and sweet. At first, it was exactly what we'd hoped for. A fun, disorienting experience that made us feel like kids again. We laughed as our reflections stretched into impossibly tall, thin figures, then squashed into short, squat versions of ourselves. We spun around, watching the distorted images twist and whirl around us in a dizzying dance. It was all good fun until I noticed something odd. My reflection wasn't quite keeping up. It lagged behind, just a fraction of a second, but enough to be unnerving. I stopped and told my sister to watch. She waved her hand, and her reflection mimicked the movement, but with a noticeable delay. A nervous giggle escaped her lips. "That's so weird," she whispered, her voice losing its earlier cheer. We tried it again, raising our arms in unison. The reflections followed suit, but always a beat too late, like a bad video call connection. The playful atmosphere evaporated, replaced by a growing sense of dread. We decided to stop moving altogether, standing perfectly still to see what would happen. Our delayed reflections eventually caught up, freezing in the same pose. For a moment, there was just silence and our own anxious breathing. Then, my sister's reflection moved. It didn't just twitch. It took a deliberate step forward, its head tilted at an unnatural angle. Its painted-on smile seemed wider, more menacing than her own. Our blood ran cold. Suddenly, the single light bulb hanging from the tent's ceiling flickered violently, plunging us into a disorienting strobe of light and shadow. We squeezed our eyes shut against the jarring flashes. When the light finally steadied and we dared to open them again, the mirror in front of us had changed. My reflection was there, staring back with wide, terrified eyes. But the space beside me, where my sister's reflection should have been, was now empty. I spun around. She was gone. My sister was gone. The only thing left behind was her reflection in the mirror, still walking toward us, its smile stretching impossibly wide before it simply turned and walked away into the endless, mirrored corridor.